Hey, welcome everybody. Marcel Ernie, Racing News, the Canadian journalist. Another episode of Trudeau. Freaking Trudeau. I got Coco here in front of the fire. Bear with us, guys. Let's hear him talk about his propaganda, his two-face. Let's do this.
Decided to run for office. One of my biggest motivations was working to create a Canada that young people saw themselves in. Because the 21st century belongs to this generation of young people, and Canada's future success depends on theirs. As Prime Minister, I've never lost sight of that. Whether you're just finishing school, starting your career, or raising a family, you, as a young Canadian, are the heartbeat of our economy. You power our growth, and you deserve an economy that gives you a fair shot at success. But this moment we're all living in is throwing big challenges your way. How can you save up for a home when rent is eating up so much of your paycheck? How can you get ahead when the cost of groceries, utilities, and everything else takes a bigger and bigger bite out of your wallet?
Oh, the irony. I mean, this sounds like a commercial. Trudeau is making a commercial, and he's talking about all the failures he's done over the last 8 years. Making the housing crisis, the mortgage debt crisis, the cost of food, his massive inflation with his $460 billion debt that increased. And he just makes a commercial about all the problems he's done, and then he says, I'm going to fix it now if you give me another 4 to 8 years forever.
That's not right. And it's not fair. So we're going to roll up our sleeves and work like hell. And we're going to tell you about what we're doing to fix it over the next 2 weeks in Canada's 2024 budget. What? Fighting for fairer prices, investing in the programs and services that help you get ahead, creating new opportunities, new jobs, new businesses. And most of all, we're going to build more homes and apartments in this country at a rate faster than we've seen in generations. Homes and apartments that you can afford in communities where you want to live and work. This builds on all the progress we've made in so many areas, creating millions of jobs, $10 a day childcare, providing free prescription contraceptives and insulin, cutting the child poverty rate in half, making real progress on reconciliation, and fighting climate change and doing it in ways that are affordable
and fighting climate change and doing it in ways that it's affordable. What to top it all off after he brags about his $10 daycare that doesn't apply to anybody. You can't actually get it. And his free dental care. I was literally at the chiropractor this week, and there was some elderly people in there, and they were talking about how only 4 dentists in Kelowna, maybe it was even the Okanagan, including Vernon, that are signed up for this denti program, this anti-denti program. Nobody wants to do it. It's a fucking joke, just like Trudeau.
Building opportunities across this country. The economy should be recognizing and rewarding the work of young people.
Oh yeah, and when he talks about building opportunities, you mean paying $1 million per employee for the Honda EV contract that you just signed? You give Honda billions of dollars, which worked out to 3,000 jobs, $1 million you paid per person. Insane in the membrane.
Canadians, just as it did for your parents and grandparents. Speaking of which, for those of you who aren't Gen Z or millennials, Xers like me and the generations that came before, I know you feel this in your bones. You want your kids and your grandkids to have every opportunity you had and more. You get this, and I know it drives everything you do.
What we all want is you tried for treason. We want you to be tried in a court of law not by any of your liberals, but by the citizens, a court of the citizens, where you, Trudeau, will be expelled at the end if you're found guilty, which you will be.
I'm no different. We can't let them down. That's what this budget is all about.
What a freaking joke. Oh my God. It makes you angry just watching this clown destroying us on purpose. This WEF globalist piece of shit asshole Trudeau. Good night, everybody.